The first big game-changing announcement that James Gunn made when he became co-CEOs of DC Studios was that he was making a brand new Superman movie, a reboot Superman movie starting off the brand new universe of the DCU. And, we've gotten updates on that since then, obviously the title Superman Legacy, but the only big aspect that we've known about this film, other than the title itself, is we know the release date now as well, and also that James Gunn himself is writing the script for Superman Legacy. So this whole time we haven't known obviously about cast or anything like that, but another big question has been the director. Who's going to direct Superman Legacy? Now, I don't think it's really been a big question because this whole time the obvious assumption has been, okay, James Gunn is going to direct it. Like, why wouldn't he? Like all of his other movies, he wrote the script for. Sure, some of these projects that are coming up for these DCU movies and TV shows, he's writing the scripts, but not necessarily directing. But that was kind of just the obvious assumption. The first project in the DCU, he would want to kick it off strong, really with his vision. So it makes sense that he would be the director of this film. So it was not only assumed by all of us, but then actually even the other day, Tom King, who is a writer for DC Comics and is heavily involved with James Gunn and DC Studios, he literally straight up confirmed on a podcast that, oh yeah, James Gunn is writing and directing Superman Legacy. And now today, James Gunn himself has officially confirmed this news and announced he is going to be the director of Superman Legacy. So let's see what he had to say. Yes, I'm directing Superman Legacy to be released on July 11th, 2025. My brother Matt told me when he saw the release date, he started to cry. I asked him why. He said, "Dude, it's Dad's birthday." I hadn't realized. I lost my dad almost 3 years ago. He was my best friend. He didn't understand me as a kid, but he supported my love of comics and my love of film, and I wouldn't be making this movie now without him. It has been a long road to this point. I was offered Superman years ago. I initially said no because I didn't have a way in that felt unique and fun and emotional that gave Superman the dignity he deserved. Then a bit less than a year ago, I saw a way in many ways centering around Superman's heritage, how both his aristocratic Kryptonian parents and his Kansas farmer parents inform who he is and the choices he makes. So that right there is our official statement from James Gunn, and I love this because first of all, again, we all kind of assumed he was going to be directing this movie, so it's no surprise at all. Again, I think this is great, really get this universe kicked off with his vision, and that could be a bit of an issue with some people, especially, most of his previous work that we're aware of, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Suicide Squad, Peacemaker. That's definitely not the type of vibe that you want from a Superman movie, but I still have full confidence in him, and I think he's going to do great with this. I feel like he's smart enough and creatively rich enough to be able to develop a different perspective for this film, a more Superman, a more dignified tone here, and you can tell that from his post. But I also love the fact that this movie is it's in honor of his father. It's dedicated to his father, and I think that's just beautiful. The fact that it's coming out on his father's birthday, who he lost 3 years ago, and I just think that's beautiful because that means that not only is he invested in this as a fan and as a director, but also it has even more emotional meaning to him as a person as well, which I just really love that. So yeah, guys, it's confirmed. James Gunn is not only writing, but also directing Superman Legacy. Let me know your own thoughts on this in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video. And hit the subscribe button so you can keep it up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.